Hi everybody, it's me. I am going to be talking about my coming out story to my family and friends. So, here we go. In elementary, I've dated girls. I always checked out guys. I thought something was wrong with me. I was like, what's going on? And so I just continued dating them to try to get rid of that phase and stuff. And then I came into middle school, and it just kept getting weirder and weirder because I liked guys more and more. I started liking them more and more. So then I still continued dating girls. I tried to deny it all. I was like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna be gay, and that's gonna be a disappointment to my family and friends. So I continued dating girls to hide it, and then finally high school came, and still no improvement. I still continued dating girls. I checked out guys more and more every time I seen them. I'm like, oh my god, I'm more attracted to guys than I am females. So finally, my 11th grade year, I stopped dating females, and I started checking out guys more and more and kind of accepting who I was. And then after high school, I started dating guys to see maybe it was just a phase. Maybe I should try it with a guy. Maybe I won't like it and stuff. And so I dated guys, and I started trying it with them, and it kind of felt comfortable. It felt right, like natural. Like when I was with girls, it just didn't feel right just to make out with them and stuff. The only thing I did with the girl was kiss, hug, hold hands, cuddle. That was it. I've never had sex with them. And with guys, I did all that stuff, and it felt normal. It felt natural. And then when I was middle school, I believe, my auntie had told my mother what happened to me and stuff, and she didn't like the idea really, because it was kind of, I'm not going to go into that in detail at all, but my auntie told her, and then so that's how she found out. My family knew and stuff, and then told my one friend, and she convinced me to tell my best friend that I've known since elementary, and I went over to her house and told her I'm gay and I like guys more than I do girls, and she didn't say nothing. I'm like, okay, what's going on here? Am I gonna lose a best friend and stuff? And so she told me, well, you need to leave. I need to think about this. And I'm like, well, fuck, there's nothing to think about. Like, okay, whatever. So I gave her space, and she didn't like the idea. She never listened to my stories about my guys that I meet and stuff, and she always like blew me off and talked about something different, made me feel uncomfortable, like, fuck, she doesn't accept me for who I really am. And then my family didn't care, and then after a while they're like, well, sleep with the girl, you might like it and stuff, and it was just trauma. It's like, what the fuck? I thought they accepted, but I guess they don't. So then that's when my father found out. He found out through a text message on Father's Day. Didn't want me to find out on Father's Day. I texted my mom and asked her if we are going to take my dad somewhere for Valentine's Day, and my signature said proud to be gay, and she told me no, and my father wanted to know what I said, so she gave him the phone. She didn't see my signature, so he seen it, and he was like, proud to be what? And my mom's like, heart just like started pounding, like, oh my god. And he pulled the same shit he did with my sister when he found out she was pregnant at 16. Like, fucking pathetic. Seriously, get real. And so he found out, he hadn't talked to me and stuff, and he didn't introduce me to his friends and stuff. He had one day I kept myself in my room to avoid him, and one day I came out to talk to the family, and he came out of his room. He seen me there, he looked at me for a second, and he turned around and went to his door and slammed his door like if I was fucking diseased or and shit like that. I was like, you know, whatever. And then, yeah, it's just didn't approve at all. And it took him a long time, but he still doesn't approve of it. But hey, that's my choice, my life and stuff. And he just, sometimes he'll get in his moods where he'll preach to me and stuff like that, how it's wrong and shit like that. I'm like, what the fuck? But he's just, then my brothers, my sister supported me. My sister and my grandma supported me through the whole situation when some people didn't agree. They were the first ones like, oh my god, they didn't care. And it took other people a while to accept the fact that I was gay and that I didn't like girls. And my friends, I did lose some friends over it and stuff, but some friends stuck with me stuck on my side stayed by my side the whole entire time when I was stressing through this situation. But there was one friend that was there the most. All my friends gave me their support, but there was one that was just there. One of my good friends. I wouldn't know what I would do without her. I love her so much. Her name is Ashley, and she didn't get why I didn't let her be my first best friend when my first best friend didn't agree and shit like that. And she just always wondered why are you just gonna why and stuff. And sometimes I do think about it and like why, but I don't know. But she is one of my good friends and stuff. She's kind of more of a best friend to me. She's been like a sister to me and stuff. And without her, I don't know what I would do. I love her so much, and she was there when my one true best friend wasn't. When I talked to my best friend about my boyfriend, it was like I said, she just like totally blew me up, started talking about her boyfriends. I'm like, and she didn't care if girls were like that, but she cared if I was. She told me, when you hang out with me, I don't want you acting all gay like that and stuff. I'm like, so I had to act straight and shit. I shouldn't have. I should have just said, hey, you can't accept it, then oh wow. And, it took her a long time that she accepts it now. So I talk about my boyfriends and guys that I talk to and stuff like that, and she doesn't blow me off like she used to. But yeah, I just like to thank Ashley for being there for me. We may have our good, our bads, but without you, I don't think I would be able to make it this far and stuff. But yes, but that was my coming out story, and it does get better. But no matter how you come out to your parents and stuff, it's your mother always knows. Mothers always know. I kind of understand that it's not great news for a parent to find out their son's gay and stuff, but there's some parents, and if any parents are watching this, it does help your kids to tell them, hey, if you're gay and stuff, or bi, lesbian, what you are, I'll love you no matter what. We need that support, because if we don't get it, then it'll be harder for us to come out to you guys and stuff, and we'll hide it from you guys, and you guys will be like, well, why didn't you guys tell me earlier? And it's like you guys never told us anything, that we would love you no matter what and stuff. But it helps us, gay guys, gay boys, it helps us all to hear from you guys that you guys will support us no matter what we choose and stuff. But if you don't, we will keep it from you. And yeah, but please just talk to all your kids, your grandchildren, anybody, boy or girl, just tell them, hey, it's okay to be gay, lesbian, bi, straight. We will love you no matter what, because it does help us to come out, because when we come out, it's like we're scared of what you guys will think of us. Will we get, some guys tell their parents, some people tell their parents that they're like that, and then they just kick them out on the streets like if they were yesterday's trash. No, that is not cool to do to us. But that's my coming out story, so I hope you guys like, and I hope you parents talk to your kids, say it's okay, that you love them no matter what. Okay, well, subscribe. I will be posting videos every Tuesdays and Wednesdays. Okay, love you, peace and chicken grease.